vile terms had she studied to misuse me so.
Now by the world, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than I ever did. Oh, how I long to have some chat with her.
Well, be not dissatisfied. Present yourself presently to my younger daughter. She's apt to learn and thankful for good terms. Will you join us, Signor Petruchio, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do, and I will attend her here. And woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail. Why, then I'll tell her plain she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown. I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say that she be mute and will not speak a word. Then I'll commend her volubility and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as if she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny to wed, I'll crave the day when I shall ask the banns and when be married. Here she comes. Now, Petruchio, speak. Good morrow, Kate. For that's your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard but something hard of hearing? They call me Catherine that do talk of me.
You lie. In faith, for you're called plain Kate, and Bonnie Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate, oh, my super dainty Kate. For dainties are all Kates, and therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation, hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of, and thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved? In good time, let him that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew at first you were movable.
Why, what's immovable?
A joint stool.
Thou hast hit it. Come sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
Oh, no such date as you have made me.
Oh, alas, good Kate, I will not burden thee by knowing thee to be but young and light.
Too light for such a swain as you. Ah, the cat! And get as heavy as my weight should be.
Should be? Should buzz.
Well tamed and like buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Aye, for a turtle. And he takes the buzzard!
Come, you wasp. In faith, you are too angry.
Well, if I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
Aye, if the fool could find it where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting? In his tail.
It is tongue!
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails, and so farewell.
Ah, my tongue in your tail? Oh, come again, good King. I am a gentleman.
That I'll try!
I swear, I'll cuff you if you strike again.
You cuff me, you are no gentleman, and no gentleman, why then, no arms!
Oh, a herald, Kate. Oh, put me in my books.
Oh, what is your crest, a coxcomb?
Comb, Miss Cock. So Kate will be my hand.
No cock of mine encroach you like a craven!
Hey! Come, Kate, come. You must not look so sour.
Well, it is my fashion when I see a crab.
Why, here's no crab, and therefore look not sour.
There is, there is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass I would.
What? You mean my face?
Well aimed of such a young one.
Now, by St. George, I am too young for you.
Yet you are withered.
'Tis with care.
I care not.
Nay, here you, Kate. Suit you scape not so.
I chafe you if I tarry. Let me go.
No, not a whit. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen. Now I find recorded very liar. And thou art pleasant, gamesome, passing courteous, but slow in speech.
Ha!
Yet sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown. Thou canst not look askance, nor bite the lip as angry wenches will. Nor hast thou pleasure to be cross in talk, but with gentleness entertainest thy wooers with gentle conference, soft and affable. Why does the world report that Kate doth limp? Ah, slanderous world. Kate, like the hazel twig, is straight and slender, and as brown in hue as hazelnuts, and sweeter than the kernels. Oh, let me see thee walk. Thou dost not hold.
Go, fool, and who now keepest command?
Did ever Diane so become a grove as Kate, this chamber with her princely gait? Oh, be thou Diane, and let her be Kate. Then let Kate be chaste, and Diane sportful.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
It is extempore from my mother wit.
Oh,
Your dowry agreed on, and will you, nill you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a husband for your turn. Provide this light, whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me like thee well. Thou must be married to no man but me. For I am he and born to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate conformable as other household Kates. Here comes your father. Never make denial. I must and will have Catherine to my wife.
Oh, Signor Petruchio, I'll speed you with my daughter.
Oh, how but well, sir, how but well. It were impossible I should speed amiss.
How now, daughter Catherine, in your dumps?
call you me daughter? Nay, now I promise you, you have shown a tender fatherly regard to wish me wed one half lunatic, a madcap ruffian and a swearing jack who thinks with oaths to face the matter out.
Father, 'tis thus. Yourself and all the world that have talked of her, have talked amiss of her, if she be cursed, it is for policy. For she's not froward, but temperate as the morn. She's not hot, but modest as the dove. For patience you will prove a second Cressel, and Roman Lucretia for her chastity. And to conclude, we have agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first.
Hark, Petruchio! She said she'll see thee hanged first!
Is this your speeding? Nay, then good night, our parts.
Be patient, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. If she and I be pleased, what's that to you? 'Tis bargain twixt us twain, that she shall still be cursed in company. 'Tis incredible to believe how much she loves me. She hung about my neck, kiss on kiss. She bides so fast, protested oath on oath, that in a twink she won me to her love. Oh, you are novices. 'Tis the world to see how tame when men and women are together. A meacock wretch can make a curse the shrew. Give me thy hand, Kate. I will unto Venice to buy apparel against the wedding day. Provide the feast, father, and bid the guests. I'm sure my Catherine shall be fine.
I know not what to say, but give me your hand. God send you joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Amen, say we, and we will be witnesses.
Father, wife, gentlemen, adieu. I will unto Venice. Sunday comes apace. Kiss me.
Oh.
We will be married on Sunday. Mwah.
Was ever a match clapped up so suddenly?
Faith, gentlemen, now I play a merchant part, and venture on a desperate mark.
Oh, 'twas a commodity lay fretting by you, to bring you gain or perish on the seas.
The gain I seek is quiet in the match.
No doubt, but he hath got a quiet catch. But now, Baptista, to your younger daughter, now is the day we long have waited for. I am your neighbor, and was suitor first.
And I am one that loved Bianca more than thoughts or words can guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love as dear as I.
Greybeard, thy love doth free.
But thine doth fry. Skipper, stand back. 'Tis age that nourishes it.
And youth in ladies' eyes that flourisheth.
Gentlemen, content ye, I will compound this strife. 'Tis deeds will win the prize, and he of both that can assure my daughter the greatest dower shall win my Bianca's love. Say, Signor Gremio, what can you assure her?
First, as you know, my house in the city is richly furnished with plate and gold, basins and ewers to lave her dainty hands, my hangings all of Syrian tapestry. In ivory coffers I have stuffed my crowns, in cypress chests my arras counterpoints. Valance of Venice gold in needlework, fine linen, pewter and brass, and all things pertaining to house and housekeeping. Then, at my farm, I have 100 milch kine to the pail, 60 fat oxen standing in my stalls, and all things deliverable to that portion. Myself, I am struck in years, I must confess. But if I die tomorrow, this is hers. If whilst I live, she be only mine.
That only came well in. Sir, listen to me. I am my father's heir and only son. If you let me have Bianca be my wife, I can promise her 3 or 4 houses as good within rich Pisa walls as any old Signor Gremio has to offer. Besides 2,000 ducats of fruitful land by the year, all of which shall be her jointure. What? Have I pinched you, Signor Gremio?
2,000 ducats by the year of land? My land amounts to not so much at all. But she shall have, besides, an argosy that is now lying in Marseille Road. What? Have I choked you with an argosy?
Signor Gremio, 'tis known my father has no less than 3 argosies, 2 galleasses, and 12 tight galleys, all of which I will assure her, and twice whatever he offers next.
Nay, I have no more. And she shall have no more than all I have. If you like me, she will be me and mine.
And by his firm promise, I may have your wife for all the world. He is out mine.
Gentlemen, I must confess, your offer is the best. And should your father make her the assurance, if not, you must pardon me, if you should die before him, where's her dower?
Oh, that is but a cavil. He is old, I young.
But may not young men die as well as old?
Gentlemen, content ye, I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, as you know, my daughter Catherine is to be married. And on the following Sunday, Bianca shall be wed to you, if you this assurance. If not, Signor Gremio. And so I take my leave, and thank you both.
Adieu, good neighbor. Now, I fear thee not, young gamester. Sirrah, your father were a fool to give thee all, and in his waning age, set foot under thy table. Tut, a toy! An old Italian fox is not so kind, my boy.
Oh, vengeance on your crafty, withered hide! Yet I have faced it with a card of 10. It is in my head to do my master good. I see no reason but supposed Lucentio must get a father, a supposed Vincentio. That's a wonder. Fathers do often get their children. But in this case of wooing, a child shall get a sire, if I fail not in my cunning.
Fiddler, forbear! Or have you so soon forgot the entertainment her sister Catherine was to do with all?
Oh, but wrangling pedant, this is the patroness of heavenly harmony. Then give me leave to her prerogative, and when in music we have spent an hour, your lecture will have leisure for as much.
Preposterous ass! Who never knew the reason why music was ordained? Was it not to refresh the mind of man after his studies or his usual pain? And give me leave to read philosophy, and when I pause, serve in your honor.
Sirrah! Oh, I will not bear these praise of thine.
Why, gentlemen, you do me double wrong. To strive for that which resteth in my choosing. Preaching scholar in the school, I'll not be tied to times nor appointed hours, but learn my lessons as I please myself. Cut up all strife. Here, sit me down. Play you the while. His lecture shall be done ere you have tuned.
You will leave his lecture when I am in tune?
That will be never.
Tune your instrument.
Where up the last?
Here, madam, hic ibat simulus, hic est psichiatelis. Deterat Priami. Hic ibat, as I told you before, Simois. I am Lucentio. Hic est, son unto Vincentio of Pisa. Sigia tellus, disguised thus to get your love. Hic steterat, and that Lucentio who comes a-wooing, Priami, is my man Tranio. Celsa senis, bearing my fort, Priami, in order that we might beguile the old pantaloon.
Madam, my instrument's in tune.
Let's hear. The treble jars.
Spit in the hole and tune again.
Let me see if I can do it. Hic ibat simois. No, not. Hic ascendia tellus. Trust you not. Hic steterat priami. Taking me here as nothing. Regia, presume not. Celsa senis. Spare not.
Madam, 'tis now in tune.
All but the bass.
The bass is right. 'Tis the bass knave that jars. How fiery and fumbled our pedant is. Now for my life, the knave doth court my love. Pedescule, I'll watch you better yet.
In time I may believe, yet I mistrust.
Mistrust it not, for sure Echetus was Ajax, called so from his grandfather.
I must believe my master. Else I promise you I should still be arguing upon that doubt. But let it rest. Now, Lucio, to you. Take it not unkindly. Pray that I have been thus pleasant with you both.
You may go walk and give me leave a while. My lessons make no music into your hearts.
Are you so formal? Nay, then I must wait and watch. But I be deceived. Fine musicians grow at once.
Ah, madam. Madam, before you touch the instrument, I must begin with rudiments of art to teach you grammar in a briefer sort. But, that have to help any in my trade. And here it is, fairly draw.
Why, I am past my gamut long ago.
Yet, you the gamut has...
Gamut. I am the ground of all accord. A, re. To plead Hortensio's passion. B, me, Bianca. Take him for thy lord? C, faut, that loves with all affection? D, so red. And cleft 2 notes have I. E, la me. So pity or I die. This gamut, tut, I like it not. Old fashions please me best. Not so nice to trade true rules for odd inventions.
Mistress, your father prays you leave your books and help to dress your sister's chamber. You know tomorrow is the wedding day.
Farewell, sweet masters both. Must be gone.
Hey, mistress. Nay, but I have no cause to say.
But I have cause to pry into this pedant. Methinks he looks as though he were in love. Yet if thy thoughts, Bianca, be so humble, to cast thy wandering eyes on every stale, seize thee that list. If once I find thee ranging, Hortensio will be quit with thee by changing.
Signor Lucentio, this is the appointed day, but when Catherine and Petruchio should be married, and yet we hear not of our son-in-law. What will be said? What mockery will there be to want the bridegroom while the priest attends to speak the ceremonial rites of marriage? What says Lucentio to this shame of ours?
No shame but mine. I must forsooth to give my hand opposed against my heart to a mad-brained rudesby full of spleen who wooed in haste but means to wed at leisure. I told you, that he was a frantic fool hiding his bitter jests and blunt behavior, and to be noted for a merry man who'll woo 1,000, point to the day of marriage, make feasts, invite friends, yet never means to wed where he hath wooed. Now must the world point at poor Catherine and say, lo, there is mad Petruchio's wife, it would please him to come and marry her.
Patience, good Catherine, and Baptista too. Upon my life, Petruchio means but well. Though he may be blunt, I know him passing wise. Though he be merry, yet withal he is honest.
Would Catherine had never seen him, though.
Go, girl, for I cannot blame thee now to weep. For such an injury would vex a very saint, much more a shrew of thy impatient humor.
Master! Master! News! Old news, and such news as he never heard of!
Is it new and old too? How may that be?
Why is it not news to hear if Petruchio's coming?
Is he come?
Why, no, sir.
What then?
He is coming.
When will he be here?
When he stands where I am and sees you there.
But say, what to thine old news?
Why, Petruchio is coming. Petruchio is coming! In a new hat, an old jerkin, a pair of old breeches thrice turned, a pair of boots that have been candle cases. One buckled, another laced, an old rusty sword ta'en out of the town armory with a broken hilt and chapless. Oh wait, 2 broken points. Okay. His horse. His horse. His horse. Hipped with an old mothy saddle and stirrups of no kindred. Near leg before, and with a half-checked bit and a headstall of sheep's leather, which being restrained to keep him from stumbling, hath been often burst, and now repaired. With knots. 1 girth, 6 times piece, and a woman's crupper of velour, which hath 2 letters for her name, fairly set down in studs, and here and there a piece with Catherine.
Who comes with him?
Sir. His lackey, for all the world comparison like the horse. With a linen stock on one leg, and a kersey boot hose on the other, gartered with a red and blue lace. An old hat, and the humor of 40 fancies pricked in it for a feather. A monster, a very monster in apparel, and not like a Christian footboy or a gentleman's lackey.
'Tis some odd humor that pricks him to this fashion, yet oftentimes he goes but mean apparel.
I'm glad he's come, howsoe'er he comes.
But, I said he comes not.
Oh. Did thou not say he comes?
Who? That Petruchio came?
Aye, that Petruchio came!
No, sir. I say his horse comes with him on his back.
Why, that's all one!
Nay, by St. Jamie, I hold you a penny. A horse and a man is more than one, and yet not many.
Come, where be these gallants? Who's at home?
Oh, you are welcome, sir.
And yet I come not well.
And yet thou hold not.
And not so well apparelled as I wished you were.
Were it better I should rush in thus? And where is Kate? Where's my bride? How does my father? Gentles. Methinks you frown. And wherefore gaze this goodly company as if they saw some wondrous monument, some comet or unusual prodigy?
Why, sir, you know this is your wedding day. At first we were sad for fear that you would not come. Now sadder because you come so unprovided. Fie, doff this habit, shame to your estate, and I saw to our solemn festival.
On what occasion of import?
This time we were at church.
See not your wife in these unreverent robes. Go to my chamber, put on clothes of mine.
Not I, believe me. Thus I'll visit her.
But thus I trust you will not marry her.
Good sooth, even thus. Therefore have done with words. To me she's married, not unto my clothes. Could I repair what she will wear in me, as I could change these poor accoutrements? 'Twere well for Kate, and better for myself. But what a fool am I to chat with you, when I should bid good morrow to my bride and seal the title with a lovely kiss. Woo!
'Tis some odd humor that pricks him to this fashion. We will persuade him, be it possible, to put on better air he go to church.
I'll have to hit and see the event of this.
But sir, to love concerneth as to add a father's life, which I bring to pass, which I bring pardon to you before. I am to find a man, whatever he may be. His skills matter not, and he will be Vincentio Pisa. And I will assure Incagio that he is Vincentio, so that you may enjoy your hope and marry Bianca with consent.
Were it not that my fellow schoolmaster doth watch her steps so narrowly, methinks 'twere good to steal our marriage. Which once it's done, let all the world say no. I'll keep my own, despite of all the world.
And we will watch our advantage in this business, and overreach the gray-bearded gremio of the narrow-pride father Manoa, the quaint musician amorous Licio, all for my master's sake, Vincentio. Signor Gremio, came you from the church?
As willingly as e'er I came from school.
Is the bride and bridegroom coming home?
A bridegroom, you say? A groom indeed. A grumbling groom, and that the girls will find. Oh!
What curse than she? 'Tis impossible.
He's a devil. A devil, a very fiend.
Oh, she's the devil, the devil's dam.
Tut, she's a dove. A lamb. A toy to him. I'll tell you, Sir Lucentio. When the priest should ask if Catherine should be his wife, I, by God, wounds, quoth he, and swore so loud that all amazed, the priest let fall the book. And when he stooped to pick it up, that mad-brained bridegroom gave him such a cuff that down went priest and book and priest. It was so. Now take thee up, quoth he, if any list.
What said the wench when he rose again?
She trembled and shook. For why? He stopped and swore, as if the vicar meant to cozen him. But after many ceremonies done, he calls for wine. Our health, quoth he, as if he had been aboard, carousing with his mates. After a storm, quaffed off the muscatel and threw the sopsol in the sexton's face. Oh, having no other reason, but his beard grew thin and hungrily, and seemed to ask him sops as he was drinking. This done, he took the bride about the neck, and kissed her lips with such a clamorous smack, that at the very parting all the church did echo. And me seeing this, came then for very shame, for I know, after me, the rout is coming. Such a mad marriage never was before. Hark, hark, I hear the minstrels play.
Gentlemen and friends, I thank you for your pains. I know you think to dine with me today, and have prepared great store of wedding cheer. But I must leave. Therefore here, farewell to you all.
Is it possible you will await tonight?
I must away today, before night come. Make it no wonder. If you knew my business, you would entreat me rather go than stay. and honest company, I thank you all that have beheld me give away myself to this most patient, sweet, and virtuous wife. Dine with my father, drink a health to me, for I must hence, and farewell to you all.
Let us entreat you stay till after dinner.
It may not be.
Let me entreat you.
It cannot be.
Let me entreat you.
I am content.
Are you content to stay?
I am content you shall entreat me stay, but yet not stay. Entreat me how you can.
Now, if you love me, stay.
Girl me on my horse.
Aye, sir, lay me ready. The oaks have eaten the horses.
Nay, do what thou canst. I will not go today, nor tomorrow, not till I please myself. For the door is open, sir, there lies your way. You may be jogging whiles your boots are green. For me, I'll not be gone till I please myself. 'Tis like to prove a jolly, surly groom that take it on you at the first so roundly.
Oh, Kate, content thee. Prithee, be not angry.
I will be angry. What hast thou to do? Father, be quiet. He shall save my leisure.
Aye, marry, sir, now it begins to work.
Gentlemen, forward to the bridal dinner. I see a woman may be made a fool had she not the spirit to resist.
They shall go forward, Kate, at thy command. Obey the bride, you that attend on her. Go to the feast, revel in domineer, carouse full measure to her maidenhead. But for my bonny Kate, she must with me. Nay, look not big, nor stare, nor fresh. I will be master of what is mine own. She is my goods, my chattels, my field, my barn, my horse, my ox, my ass, my anything. And here she stands. Touch her, whoever dare. I'll bring mine action on the proudest knee that stops my way in Patchwork. Grumia, draw forth thy weapon. We are beset with thieves. Rescue thy mistress if thou be a man. Fear not, sweet wench. They shall not touch thee, sweet Kate. I'll buckle thee against the million.
Maybe let them go, a couple of quiet ones.
Went they not so quickly, I would die from laughing.
All the mad matches never was the like.
Mistress, what think you of your sister?
And being mad herself, she's madly mated.
I warrant him, Petruchio is cated.
Neighbors and friends, though the bride and bridegroom wants for to supply the places at the table, there wants no junkets at the feast. Lucentio, you shall take the groom's place and let Bianca take her sister's room.
What shall Bianca practice how to bride it?
She shall, Lucentio. Come, gentlemen, let's go.
It's delightful to be married, to be married. When we hold the groom and hold her first, a little while we tarry. While I missed you, I was lonely, for I loved you, oh, I loved you only. You were then my schoolboy husband, and I was your sweetheart.
Call so coldly. A piece of ice. Thou doubt it, thou mayst slide from my shoulder to my heel with no greater a run but my head and my neck.